Her face is squashed.
Is my face squashed?
It is a little. Good?
Yeah. Can I go on the front? My head's so giant.
Turning peaches into tomatoes. I love neighbor trades. Sam, you are amazing. For co-op, he was supposed to write a story and he dictated it, Missy wrote it down, and now he's copying it, right? Awesome. So, where I got my, whatever they're called, tomatoes, is the same place that our turkey came from, the one that just decided to come visit us and live with us. Now I'm paranoid. Every time I look out the window, out to the chickens, I just think, oh my gosh, is everybody okay? Is there a dead chicken or a dead turkey? So I get distracted easily. Anyway, so they have a neighbor behind them that raises foxes. And she was telling me a month or so ago that she thinks there's one that escaped and they weren't able to get it back. Anyway, so when I was over there, she showed me the foxes. And if you could guess by looking at a pair of eyeballs from what you would see from your window in the dark, exactly the size and shape and movement of these foxes is what I saw. So I would almost pay you money to say that a fox is what we are dealing with. And I think that it's one of the juveniles that escaped from their fox run. They have 2 parents and they had 4 babies and now there's only 2. I guess they sold one. So there's 1 at large. So we may need to look into trapping this fox. Hopefully the electric netting will be enough to keep it away. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired of these losses. Hello, foxy foxes. That one's hiding. This is the papa, and he is super friendly, and he makes the funniest noises. Hello, hello. She was petting him over here through the fence. That makes me nervous though. Like she had her hands down here. Irene, our neighbor. And so this is the mom, I think, she said. Aren't they gorgeous? So they're just, and then the other 2 are babies. So these are just pets. They don't really have a purpose other than escaping and eating our turkeys. I mean, that's our current theory. We don't have any solid proof. We are going to set up the game cam and see if it comes back. But they are super cute.
Are they all nice?
No. She said that every time she tries to pet the babies, they kind of nip at her hands.
That looks like a real fox.
Well, they are. They're all
Yeah,
real
but that
foxes,
looks
honey.
like a normal fox.
Oh.
So they are normal foxes.
Like a traditional fox.
Yeah, like a normal colored
Yeah.
fox.
What is this? Are those elderberries? Leave in the comments below, guys. What is that? What is this tree? That's really cool.
An elderberry tree?
Eat one, you'll find out.
No thanks.
I'd rather not die today.
So I asked my friend that rents that house, and she said they're either currants or elderberries. I really want them. If they're elderberries, I am gonna harvest. I'm trying to look at my own elderberry that I just planted. Emma, what do you think? I mean, it's got similarities. Could be a different variety. Well, the leaves are somewhat shaped the same.
Yeah.
So it's possible. It's possible. If it's elderberries, that would be epic. How's our peach tree doing?
Well, they're not ripe.
Well, they're not ripe. We are in for a hard freeze this weekend. So they're probably not gonna get ripe. This is the first year we've had fruit on this tree though. Hopefully if we give it a little love, give it a little bit of a trim, maybe we'll get a harvest off of it in the years to come. I would love to know how the fruit tastes though. So before the freeze, we're gonna go ahead and pull them all off, even though that's not ideal. That's not what we want, but we'll at least get a good feel for what the fruit will taste like. I'm so excited. We think it's a blue elderberry. Emma's looking it up. I asked my neighbor, maybe I already said this. I asked my neighbor, nobody uses the berries. They haven't in years. So I think I might go over and harvest. Oh my gosh. You know, I go over to get some tomatoes and drop off peaches and look at foxes, and I'm blessed with immune boosting amazingness. Can you tell I'm excited?
Do you have sciatica?
I have had sciatica, yes.
Because that's what elderberry could help with.
Whoa! Did you know that, guys?
See?
Really?
In folk medicine, the dried berries or juice are used to treat influenza infections, sciatica, headaches, dental pain, heart pain, and nerve pain.
Whoa.
As well as a laxative and
diuretic. Amazing. So the blue elderberry has the same effects.
Mm-hmm.
I am like shaking with excitement, you guys. I cannot even tell you. So we're going to just forget everything else that I have to do today, and we're going to go get some elderberries.
Oh, the end of that. No worries, there's nothing in that thing.
Oh, no worries. Oh, I'm glad there's nothing.
To the other side of it.
Yeah, no, there's Sarah. Yeah, come on. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Emma, can you make sure that... Let me cut it. Okay. Don't throw them in there, buddy. Be careful. These are precious.
Just don't cut off like all the leaves and stuff. Just cut off the stem of the berries. This is what they look like. Is it heavy?
A little bit. I'm sad there's still a few more on the tree, but you know what? That's okay. We'll leave some for the birds if they find them.
Yay!
Seeing anything?
No, nothing. Just I have it take a picture like every hour and between a certain period of time, and so
Oh, okay.
that's all that's on here.
Okay. Are you gonna set it to turn on with movement?
Oh, it does that too, but
Oh, okay.
regardless, that every hour it'll take a picture, like a
Awesome.
time lapse almost.
Okay.
So, but nothing.
Okay. Well, that's good, I guess.
Yeah. I need to repair that fence tonight.
That would be awesome.
I don't know why I didn't think of it the other night, but I didn't.
No, it's okay.
So, do that. I'm debating whether or not to replace the brakes tonight on the Jeep or
Yeah, I think you
wait
should
till the
just.
weekend. It's gonna be rainy this weekend, so
Well, you could pull in the garage and do it. It'd be a great project.
that would
So
require me to clean out the garage
well,
first.
maybe the kids and I can work on that tomorrow.
Dad, watch.
Cool.
Yep, guys, that's a rabbit foot.
Is it so soft?
Yeah. It's soft. Is it done?
Yep, it's done. Look at the toes, how there's
Yeah, they're
big
like.
old tuft of hair on the bottom of each toe.
I wonder what that's
Yeah.
for. Like, what is the purpose of that in the
Probably
wild?
to protect their feet from getting hurt.
Yeah, that's a great idea,
That
Sarah.
is a good idea, baby. You're so smart. That's awesome.
Those
Well, one more
badger
day.
feet should be done soon.
Oh, that'd be cool.
This weekend.
One more day until your weekend. That'll be good. I would just drive the Durango.
Oh, burnt hash browns, bad. You can't vlog and cook at the same time.
I know, I'm doing too many things at once. I'll be back. Okay, karate kids, let's hurry and eat. We gotta go.
Come on, guys, get a tortilla.
Tortilla.
Some hash browns.
They're only a little burnt.
Yep, it's okay. Some eggs and sausage for breakfast burritos.
So I've never actually had to repair any of this electrified poultry netting. We've had it for years now, but just never had an instance where it was necessary. But with that attack yesterday, not yesterday, whenever it was, a couple days ago, whatever got in, it chewed a hole in a section of the netting, so I'm gonna attempt to repair it. Right here is where they, whatever it was, chewed through it. pretty good actually. I need to repair this black line which carries the electricity along the bottom edge. See, these white lines aren't electrified, just these black and white ones, horizontal. So I need to fix this guy, and then 1, 2, 3 sections of the white. Let's get this turned off. I'm not pushing hard enough, come on. There we go. So this is a Premier 1 fencing? Yeah, Premier 1. They give you a little packet of like a repair kit. So some strand, there's some black strand, there's the black and white that's electrified, and some green that's electrified, and then these little brass clamps to crimp it together, I'm assuming. So a pair of wire cutters and some pliers. I think that's all I'm gonna need. I don't think I need those. So, wow, man, really went to town on this. Something, dude. Oh, guys, chill out. Shut up. You're annoying. Take a lesson from your turkey friends. Not turkey friends, chicken friends. They don't care I'm out here. They're just like, whatever. You're leaving us alone, we'll leave you alone. Man, I tell you, I've been working all day at the office. This is the last thing you want to come home and do. You just don't. Most days you just don't want to deal with anything else. But you just gotta dig in and do it, right? I'm sure everyone can relate. Just dig in, do the thing best you can. That one's good, that one's good. One more spot to tie off. And there we go. Back to normal. Actually, I need one more section. On the drive home today, I was listening to a podcast. And they were talking about how some people are self-deprecating. I think that's the right word. Beating up on themselves, constantly seeing all that they're not doing, all that they are failing to do, and how harmful that is on the psyche. Always feeling like you're not good enough. And I was analyzing myself and realized, you know, I do the same thing. I do it a lot, actually, a lot more than I perhaps realized. And it was kind of a, well, hang on. There it is, patched. Good as new. That bottom line's gonna be able to be electrified. Mosquito. And whatever it was that chewed through it's gonna have to chew through it again. Hopefully this time it'll be painful when it bites painful when it bites the stupid fence, because the power will be on and they won't enjoy that next time they bite into it. Stupid. So yeah, self-deprecating. I do that too much to myself. I think a lot of people do. We live in this world of social media, Everybody's trying to paint their best picture. Most of them aren't real, or who knows what's real. But it can be real easy to constantly berate yourself and see how you just don't measure up. I guess what I'm saying is, this is what I do to myself. Listening to this podcast on the way home just really got me thinking about how much I'm putting myself down, and I'm thinking these negative thoughts all day long about how I didn't do this, how I should have done this, been better at this, or how I am not supporting my wife good enough, I'm not being a good enough husband or a good enough father, I'm not, all of these things. And this lady that was sharing her experience, how she had done this her whole life, growing up, until someone helped her see her self-worth. Not only her self-worth, but her worth in the sight of God, and how much love there is for her, and no matter what she's done, no matter how well she's doing. And I don't know why. I mean, I've heard these things before, that God loves us no matter what, that the worth of a soul is great in the eyes of God, but for some reason it struck a chord this time with me, and I really started to self-inventory and realize how much I am doing that to myself, and that's probably led to a lot of my depression over the years. Certainly contributed to it, and I need to stop it. I know that I'm a child of God. I know I have a Father in heaven that loves me unconditionally. I know that. I believe that with all my heart. And why am I doing this to myself? If He has enough belief, trust in me and my abilities, that He could send me here to this earth to live this life and face the challenges I face and succeed, because I believe God wants us to succeed. He's not sending us here to fail. He's sending us here to succeed. And if He knew that I could succeed, then I need to grab hold of that. And if I can't see my own self-worth, I can at least hold on to that I'm here because He knew I could succeed, and I can succeed. I can overcome the challenges. I can make it through the hard times. I can make it through the difficulties. They're not going to be, doesn't mean it won't be easy. Doesn't mean it won't hurt. Anyway, it gives me hope. And I want to make some changes in the way I think about myself and my own worth. And I've rambled on too long. Got the fence fixed. It's been a good day. Thanks for joining us on this crazy adventure. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.